Hey, it's Diane Hockman from DianeHockman.com. I am out aboard the grandeur of the seas. I'm out on my balcony. I guess I should make a video later, show you the cabin. It's kind of messy right now. We have a great grand suite, which is really nice because it has like a living room area and the bedroom area and a nice bigger bathroom, which I like. I can't do the really little cabins. I know other people do, but my philosophy is if your butt hangs out the shower, and my butt is not that small, if your butt's hanging out the shower, the cabin's too small for you. So I upgraded a little bit, which is nice. Anyway, I have a great question. I'm hanging out today, and I asked people to send in some topics that they want me to cover, and you notice I'm like no makeup, no hair today. Why? Because I love you, and hopefully you love me. And if you don't, you've hit the stop button already. But I figured we'll just be a little casual. How to start your newsletter, quote unquote, the right way. Now you know who it is that asked this question. I'm not revealing. I don't reveal any of the people who ask the questions, but guys, there is no right way. There is no wrong way. There's only one way. It's your way. I say it over and over and over on webinars. Please remove that phrase from your vocabulary. The right way. The right way is a brick wall in your brain. The right way. Because if there's a right way, then that indicates that there's a wrong way. And if there's a wrong way, then you're always questioning, am I doing it the wrong way? If you give your brain the question, am I doing it the wrong way? Then what happens is your brain freezes and it goes, don't do anything, you might do it wrong. And you literally stop your progress. So let go of right way and wrong way. It will make a big difference for you. So how to start your newsletter. Guys, it's really simple. It's so simple. It's like every time I show people, they're like, no, it can't be like that. No, it's really simple. Go sign up for an account with an autoresponder. I like Aweber. I've been using them for years. Get whatever you want. I recommend, a paid one that you have full control over. But if you're on a budget, you don't have any money, go get MailChimp or whatever. But Aweber is the one I use. And go ahead and go through the setup videos and stuff and set your account up. And then you don't even need a capture page. Helicopters going by. You don't need a capture page. You don't need anything fancy. You don't even need a web form. All you want to do is write one first letter in there, a welcome letter, which is really simple. Hi, welcome to my newsletter. So glad you put in your name and email, blah, blah, blah. So glad you're here. I'm going to be sending out some great blah, blah, blah. And by the way, if you don't, if you want to see an example of mine, go ahead to DianeHockman.com and opt in. If you've opted in once, go ahead and use a different email and opt in again. Get that first letter for swipe copy. Don't use it exactly. You never want to swipe someone's letter exactly. And it may not be your vibe, but at least you can see what I did. And then go ahead and unsubscribe with the other email address. No problem. If you're not subscribed yet, go do that and you're going to get that first letter. You need one letter in the autoresponder. And then all you do is just start asking people, hey, I just started a great newsletter on blank, whatever your topic is. Love to put you on it. Would you like it? Really that simple. So you can go ahead and I had hundreds of people before I ever did any of the fancy stuff. People get so caught up and busy in building pages and forums and blogs and this and that they're missing out on the opportunity to get the list going right away. I want you to get the list going right away. Get your dog on the list, get your mom on the list, get anybody on the list. Hey, I started a home business and I'm writing a new newsletter. I'd really appreciate if you get on it. That way, if you know anyone I could help out, you could pass it along. Great line. So now, once they get that first letter, now you can either pre-write some letters to put in there, or you can get swipe copy if you're with a different companies or leaders can give you some letters. I prefer to write them myself. And what I do is I write the list through what's called a broadcast. You'll see that, you'll learn that inside of Aweber. It's a broadcast. That means that you're sending out a real-time email or a scheduled email, not a pre-programmed email. And I just write my list, like I'll write my list today and I'll go, hey, I'm sitting here on the side of my boat, like I'm talking to you. Hey, I'm sitting here, I'm on the ship, it's pretty cool, this is what's going on. I'm gonna be away for the rest of the week, but when I come back on Sunday night, we're gonna have a webinar or whatever. And then what I do is I invite people to events, webinars. I show them links of things they can buy, trainings they can watch, etc. I'm always showing them something, just like in a store. You're looking for shoes? Great, here's 6 pairs. Which ones do you like? I'm always showing them something. Oh, you want to learn about lead generation? Great, we have a webinar on Tuesday night. Oh, you want to learn about lead generation? Here's a recorded training. And then you can plug in with different organizations that can give you, I work with My Lead System Pro. We have a whole bunch of done-for-you trainings you can give away. So then you just watch the training and tell people what you thought about it and give it away. You can do that online too. So I'm just getting people into the newsletter and talking to them pretty normal. It's just like, this is what's going on, this is what's happening, and I tell them my daughter left for Australia, or this one graduated, or this is what we're doing for the weekend, or my mom's having a barbecue, I'm going to see extended, family and cousins I don't see very often. I just tell them about what's going on, not droning on, because I always flip it and relate it to what would be helpful to them. The reason why I tell them about what's going on in my life, not personal stuff, but just stuff, is because everybody wants more freedom. Don't y'all wish you were on a boat right now, unless you don't like boats? Don't you wish you were on a cruise right now? Don't you wish you were, I was in Austin last week, a couple weeks before I was in Vegas. A couple weeks I'm going to be in Hong Kong. It's a pretty nice life. So, and it doesn't have to be fancy. It could be just a family reunion, a barbecue, whatever. We're going out to the movies, but before I go, I wanted to tell you about this webinar that's going on Tuesday. So I do a whole course on how to write the letters, the 10 letter types. But just to get back to the basic question, how do you get started? You just set up an autoresponder and you create a newsletter. You put one letter in, you invite people, and you write to it. And then, of course, there's a lot of skills to learn over time. But here's what's really cool. If you've met the people already and you get them on the list, if they know you, your letters are not going to be offensive to them. You don't have to be really good sales, copywriter, or anything else. You just have to become a good inviter. And that's the big deal. So stay tuned and, make sure you are on my newsletter so you get invited to webinars where I talk more about this in depth. This is a topic, this is really a course. There's a whole course. Here's the types of letters, why you write these types of letters, why people will respond to these letters, how to get your list to be very responsive, how to get your open rate crazy. My open rate is crazy high. My response rate, my click-throughs, everything else is crazy high. There's a science to it, and I teach it in the course. But everything is about taking the first step and getting set up. Especially if you're in network marketing and you have not started to compile an email list, you're kooky. Because it's the way to mass communicate. When you have news, when you have excitement, when you have a product launch, something's going on, you're trying to qualify, you can't call thousands of people. It's just not possible. But you can email them. And you can email them in minutes and find out who are the 20 hot ones today. So anyway, no right way, there's no wrong way. There's only one way, it's your way, and you just got to get it going. Just get started. Learning comes from doing. You do something and then you get tweakage, it sounds naughty or something. You get tweaked, you get help, you get consultation, and that's how you get better. I started writing letters many, many, many years ago. They were very simple. Today I'm a pretty good copywriter, but that happened over time. It all happened to me because I started, and that's what I want you to do today. Just start. I'll see you guys later. Take care.